What's going on? It's your boy SB. All right, so the news is out. Prime Day has been announced. It is July 16th and July 17th. The crazy thing about it is somebody said this on my live like last week. They're like, oh yeah, the days is woo woo woo. Oh, okay, that's what's up. How'd you hear that? You feel me? But a lot of people was kind of guessing the week that it was. So somebody actually had the date and they said who they got it from. So they had some inside information. I don't know. That's what's up. That's crazy. Anyways, that's what's up. But it's official 16th and the 17th. So Prime Day for the people, for the customers, is Prime Day. For us in the company, it is Prime Week. This is one of the most high volume weeks, which goes along with peak season as well. That's when we get a lot of high volume as well. That's why it's called peak season. But this week is one of them tough type of weeks right here. So here's the question. Who putting in vacation? I'm just playing. Honestly, I don't even think you can put in vacation. It'll probably get automatically declined due to how much volume they're expecting during Prime Day weeks. I checked on A to Z though to see if it was able to request it. You're able to request it, but I'm pretty sure it will get denied. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even planning on trying to put in vacation. I'm not gonna use no PTO or I'm not gonna use it on my UPT. I'm gonna stick it out. This is going to be my 5th time working a Amazon Prime Week, and it never fails. Amazon has not let me down once. Every single Prime Day is crazy. From the parking lot, from the traffic, from the building being packed, whether it's in the FC, whether it's in corporate, you feel me, from the stress, from the workload, you feel me, what work-life balance, you feel me, what mental stability, you feel me, this is always the crazy time. And what makes it even worse for me this year, they put me on the worst site. I didn't put that video out yet because I got to go through it because I was venting on there a little bit, but that video is coming. I think I'm titling it the most stressful position I've had since being at Amazon. Be sure to hit that notification bell and subscribe if you haven't done that yet so you can see it. So this is something that we kind of always touch on whenever this time of the year comes around. If you don't work for the company, on the consumer side, it's 1 day. For us, this is a week due to the fact of the ramp up and the ramp down after the day. Some of the tips that we always talk about, listen, make sure you get your sleep. Listen, I just dropped the video, or I don't know if I'm putting it out before this one or after, but I just did a video about me having low UPT. Do not go into Prime Week with low UPT. It's too risky. It's too much that can happen. In my personal time with the company, Prime Week and peak season is usually the times I've seen people get cut due to going negative on their UPT more than any other time. Why is that? Because you're there on that mandatory overtime. You're putting in extra hours. And it's way more unpredictable. Even myself, there was times going to Prime Week and when I was in the FC, you feel me? I got 10 minutes to get there. I'm getting off the freeway like, cool, I got 10 minutes until I see the exit freeway line wrapped around the corner, the line to get into the FC wrapped around the corner, the parking lot full, dust all in the air, bodies everywhere, circus across the street, elephants jump. Why I keep bringing up elephants in these last few videos? It's just crazy and you don't know what to expect. Can't find parking spaces, you feel me? Then you got to run inside, prior shift leaving right when you come in. So it's just absolute chaos. For the most part, this can vary by building. If you don't have a very high volume building, it may not be like that. My experience was from LGB3, that's out there in Cali and Eastville. Shout out to everybody over there. That building was crazy during peak season and Prime Week. So you want to make sure you leaving early, especially if you a UPT ninja and you in that danger zone with your UPT. You cannot be playing around with that. Some other tips, make sure you're drinking your water to stay hydrated. And honestly, especially if you're not trying to move up, if you're just working at the company, one of the things that always would help me out, you know what I mean? If you in stow or pack, try to make it fun. You feel me? Because it's some long hours, it's high volume. It can definitely be stressful. One of the things that worked for me, I would stow next to my friends and we'd be chopping it up and actually tried to make it fun to make the day go by a little quicker and to be a little less stressful and make it a little more bearable. My PAs out there and AMs, feel me? Salute. Pray. You feel me? Before every shift, you need to pray because it's going to be, listen, the stress level, it goes higher and higher the higher up you go. I know as regular associates you think you're stressful, and it is. That's a fact. It's stressful. But once you get into that PA and you get into that AM, it's even more stressful because there's rates to hit. It's way more volume that you're dealing with. So when you're dealing with much more volume, you feel me? Now you're using up more real estate. You're using up more space. I remember when I was, when I was PA in Stowe and in Pack, usually, let's say on Stowe, you don't use the side parts of the building. Pick was on those sides. Prime and peak season, the whole building is being used for stowing. Way much more volume. Now you have to add more water spiders that's going to reach over there. And you know what I mean? It's just a whole lot more added to your plate when a whole lot more volume is in the mix. Whether you're in inbound, whether you're in outbound, whether you're in stow, whether you're in pack. My goodness, pray for them at the dock. You feel me? Oh my gosh. I done heard stories over there. I want nothing to do with it, even though that's who I partner with now. So that's why I said earlier, it's going to be a crazy Prime week. But especially for them PAs and AMs, make sure mentally, that's where your focus needs to be. What happens outside of work, when you come into work, leave it at the door. When you leave work to go home, leave it at the door. Your team is going to need you mentally to to be mentally right, because it's already going to be crazy. And if the pressure gets too heavy, if stuff just starts coming out of nowhere, because it happens a lot, there's sometimes where you may just need to step back from your computer, take a breath, you feel me, look to the right, look to the left, you feel me, cut some SB on, take a step, whatever you need to do, and then get back to it. All right, let's get back to work. But listen, don't let the pressure break you. I've seen so many people break, especially in leadership, especially PAs. That stress can be overwhelming. All you can do is the best you can do. That's all you can do. You know what I mean? Don't hurt yourself. Don't break yourself for no job that's not going to fix you. Go hard, have fun, but don't break yourself, because you will be replaced. So with Prime Week coming in like 2 weeks, or it's a week now. I don't know. It's a week or 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks. We should start seeing MET. My department has had MET and VET since I've been in it. You feel me? Right now we have been on VET, which is voluntary extra time. So I think we're probably going to swap in and switch into that MET. Hasn't happened yet, but either way, even if it doesn't, which I'm pretty sure it will, I'm going to be taking it anyways. You feel me? I've been trying to capitalize off this overtime because I'm trying to just, continue to put money into other streams to grow that. And I encourage you guys to do that too. If you've already been getting MET, drop that in the comment section. But if you haven't been getting MET, I would expect that to start to kick in maybe next week, and especially that week of Prime. I don't know. You feel me? We in new times, so I don't know, but that's what I would expect. I don't think I've ever worked a year during a Prime where we didn't have METs, but I'm expecting MET to happen. I don't think this is going to be a slow Prime. I think this is going to be a busy Prime, especially due to the fact of where the state of the consumer is as a whole. People are hurting out there. Credit cards is maxed out. You know what I mean? Prices is going up. So when it comes to a good sale and a good deal, people are looking for that. If you get a good deal and you ain't got to leave the house, you feel me? Run it. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be a busy Prime. And if y'all know any good deals that they got that you finna get for Prime, drop it in the comment section. I haven't looked. I don't usually be shopping on Prime. I just shop whenever I need something, but I might be looking myself, because if I can save some money, why not save some money? You know what I mean? So if y'all see some good deals out there, drop it in the comment section. I really don't be getting nothing crazy. Maybe some tank tops and, shorts and all that, clothes, that type of stuff. I don't really need nothing else, but I'll probably be checking in to see what type of deals they have, if there's any necessities that I need for myself. And as I always try to say, when this MET comes around, your checks is going to be looking right. They're going to be looking real right. Listen. Be smart. Yes, once you work a month of MET and your pockets is fat, you feel me, overweight, just heavy, don't go out there and buy a new car if you don't need it. Don't go out there and run up your credit cards if you don't need it. Let's be strategic. Hey, we rhyming, you feel me? Anyways, be strategic with it. We're in a season where we need to be smart with our finances. Stack up your money, pay off the debt. If you need to use money, use your money, but use it wisely, especially because, at least from what I've heard so far, there was a nice amount of people who haven't had no MET and who hasn't had any VET, within a couple months. So when your income raises up due to overtime and you start to acquire things and you raise up your monthly cost, because you thought that you can keep that up because your overtime was up. Now your monthly cost is up here because your overtime got you here. Then overtime is gone and you drop down here. Your overhead is still high. You feel me? And that's where I've seen a lot of people go wrong. They get the new car, they get the new truck, they buy this, they buy that, they go into debt because that money's coming in quick. But once that overtime gets cut, they start getting behind on stuff. They start losing stuff. So listen, be smart. As I always say, take advantage of this company. Capitalize off the company. That's one of the biggest ways that I see the opportunity to capitalize off this company is the overtime. Use it, work it, and put it into strategic places that's going to help you in your life. That's going to make your life better. Whether that be a vacation that's needed, whether that be some debt that needs to be paid off, or whatever it may be. Other than that, didn't want to make this too long, just kind of wanted to drop it since they just announced it. Yes, it is on the 17th and the 18th. Listen. Please don't lose your job due to UPT. Be responsible with your time, and let's get on this grind. Other than that, man, I hope you have a blessed week. It's your boy SB. Let's go. SB. Welcome to the land of the motivated. Motivated value 1. Let's go. Welcome to the land of the motivated. Setting goals and overtaking. I'm talking big moves, corporations. I'm talking big moves, corporations.